Talons, the Labyrinth, all punishment for exposing the court.
To think Jacob Kane ever thought we could be on the same side.
The Labyrinth wasn't just meant to kill us. The court wanted to get in our heads.
It might have worked.
We'll be okay, Tim.
Will we? Batman didn't kill people, but where would he stand on soldiers lining up to be reborn as these monsters?
I used to be dead. You think I'm the monster?
We have one setback. And this is where you go, Tim? Murder?
I get steering him away from killing people, but the Labyrinth was more than a setback, Babs.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here. You're not Bruce, none of you are.
Enough!
Gotham practically lined up to kill Batman. Every time Bruce came home, bloodied, near death, I patched him up. Just as I now do for you. He was often angry, but he never stooped to their level. And neither will you.
Alfred's right. Batman had a code. No matter how tough this gets, we can't betray it.
And there's
The court
Jason.
is made up of Gotham's founding families. They'll protect their own like only family will.
They may be related, but they aren't family. Not like we are.
The evidence we uncovered against Kane at the hotel is pretty much bulletproof.
Then our best course of action isn't war, it's prosecution.
I don't think Kane's gonna honor a warrant.
He will if we help the cops serve it.
The same cops currently gunning for every cape in Gotham?
I can think of at least one still on our side. We have new clues for the board.
Nice. Who?
I was certain the labyrinth had to be some kind of technological marvel. But it was just boxes and props.
It's that gas they use. Makes you hallucinate your own worst fears.
Yeah.
So everything in the labyrinth comes from the target's mind. That's...
Terrifying? Yeah.
Yeah, they hung out with Scarecrow or something. Hold on, what do we got here? She's just waiting.
All right, I've put up with this for an hour. You wanted to talk. So talk.
Oh, we can do this another time. Got a shower.
Is it about Bruce?
What? Makes you think that?
I know everything about you, Dick Grayson. You love flaky cereal. You cried when I broke up with you. And you check out your own ass in the mirror every chance you get. But mostly I know that you keep not looking at that suit.
Yeah. Ooh, the music.
Pretty sure I broke up with you.
You know what? Fine.
Yes, it's about Bruce. We fought. before I went to Bloodhaven. He told me never to take the mask up. Not like him. Babs, it's taking everything I have not to screw this up. Everything he built is in my hands.
You don't have to do it alone, dumbass. Why do you think Bruce trained all of us?
I always forget how smart you are.
Aww.
Okay, this is gross. You are really sweaty.
Hey!
Aww, how sweet. Are they gonna go do that shower together, or let me know? New email received. Hey team, I dug a little deeper into Langston's files. Blah 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 blah. Oh my god. Alright, I was just at court. Let's see if anyone else. I think Robin has a cutscene. I'll see if Red Hood. This might just be a little cutscene episode. Jason does indeed have something. So, let's see what Jason has going on. Oh, rock music. Oh! Jason.
These loads are pretty hot. Are you sure the velocity isn't too high?
It'll be fine. Besides, it's not like I'll be shooting anyone who doesn't deserve it.
You're at the upper safety limit. That doesn't leave you a lot of margin for error.
You've seen the body armor criminals wear. Can't afford to play nice in an arms race.
Not all our enemies wear armor.
Uh-huh.
If you believe these rounds are safe, then prove it.
Whoa!
Shoot me.
Fine. Maybe they are a little hot. Why don't you crunch your numbers and tell me what the best load should be?
Great. Oh, while we're at it, we should look at polymer volume and composition.
What?
A decreased velocity will impact expansion, but if we tweak the gel compound, we can make up for it.
Huh?
Bro, who has this? I feel like my Spotify's playing. You hear this? Another new email. You're right, Montoya. This place is out in Central. The cops were working. Oh, just because I switched to him. Oh, we got another one. Yeah, this is going to be a cutscene episode. My god.
That is some wild shit. I knew you'd been in it, but damn, Alfred.
After my last tour, I chose to come to Gotham. That path led me to a life I'd never imagined.
Tech-powered street gangs, secret societies, heroes in capes. Sounds so ridiculous when you say it out loud.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I thought I was done with war. All I did was trade one for another. The combatants change, the battlefronts shift, but the costs still add up.
Yeah. both have the scars to show for it.
Bruce blamed himself for your death, and for the darkness that followed. But even in the worst of times, we saw that you had the potential to emerge as a better man.
Some days I barely feel human. Let alone a better man.
He believed in you, and was proud of how far you'd come. Especially after everything you've been through.
Oh, Jason. Anything else for Jason? Nope. We're gonna switch to Tim and Barbara. This has already been 11 minutes. So I might as well just see if anyone else has some cutscenes. Oop, Robin does. Over by the bike. Oh. Wrong one. Yeah, it's Tim and Jason again.
Hand me that coolant.
Did it hurt, Jason?
When I fell from heaven?
When you came back to life, did the Lazarus pit hurt?
God.
It changed me. Hey, Lazarus isn't gonna bring Bruce back, Tim.
Who's to say he doesn't want us to try?
Okay. Bruce isn't this bike. You can't just change everything out and expect things to work like they did.
I mean, it's worked with you and Raish.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Try grieving.
Alright, here's a question for you guys. Hopefully you're still... Oh, we got another cutscene. See? Just cutscene galore here.
Just can't wrap my head around it. Being brought back as a Talon?
You guys,
A
I'm trying
large
to talk
number
here.
of them were probably dead long before the court even found Dionysia.
These new ones.
Ooh.
You know, in the wild, owls hunt all types of prey. Small animals like mice or insects, sure, but also other predators, like foxes and snakes.
You
What does
guys...
that mean?
Okay, I just wanted to ask, since we were just doing a cutscene episode. Should Tim have been swapped out for Damien? Like, honestly, think about it. Damien and Jason both have ties to the League of Shadows Assassins. And it would make Talia being in the game make almost more sense, too, because Damien's there. And also you could have Damien go talk to Talia instead of what I've been doing with Jason and Nightwing. It just also just the way you can like exactly how you're writing Tim right now. Just swap out Tim for Damien, and all these lines still add up. Like him wanting to kill makes perfect sense. He's part of. He was trained by League of Assassins, Shadows, whatever. So it makes sense. Him grieving this much, and also thinking about using the Lazarus Pit, would make sense because he's seen his grandfather be brought back and knows Jason's been brought back. Obviously, Tim knows about Raish being brought back, but just you see what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see. I mean, just probably because Tim's slightly more popular than Damien. I'm not mad.
Victim to an
I'm
owl's
not,
methods doesn't make
guys. I'm trying to talk. That's why I was on the pause screen. I'm not against him being in the game. I just feel like Damien would fit the story.
You're right, Bat.
This is it. Alfred's playing right into Robin's trap.
Mate in two.
Ah!
How'd you...
An old way. It's how Alfred wins.
teach me?
Robin must discover his own way to win.
Robin thinks that sounds way harder.
Bruh, Robin just got cutscenes up the butt. But, you see what I'm saying?
To see how the court managed to keep themselves secret for so long. The mind games they play. What they're capable of. I can only think about it for so long before it really starts to get to me. Something to meditate on.
Look at the strut he got going. Oh, Lord.
You hiding things from us, Drake?
Maybe it's drugs. Or plutonium. I mean, he is a teenager.
A chess set.
That looks familiar. Aren't those Bruce's?
Yep, custom made. The Knights even have bat ears.
Would you look at that? They do have bat ears.
I got them from Wayne Manor. I know it's dangerous, but I was careful and no one saw me.
That's a big risk for a chess set.
Everything we salvaged from the manor belonged to Batman. I thought we could use a bit more Bruce.
Tim has a coffee. See? Him doing like the Wayne thing over the Wayne symbol, like that just fits Damian Wayne. I don't know.
I want to keep an eye on the second.
Whatever.
Let's
Whatever.
look at controls.
I think it makes sense. Robin, you done with your cutscenes? My God, man. I don't like. I'm not bad. Don't make this mistake. Like I'm fine with Tim, but it just feels like the story would. It honestly would also make you want to play more as Robin. I've been playing as the other three more than anything, but
I watched the footage from the labyrinth. That talent was inhumanly strong.
I noticed.
I guess the courts finally decided to take us seriously.
Master Bruce fought many opponents, bigger and stronger than him. I could send you the tactical files he had on them.
That's a good idea. We'll need every advantage we can find.
All right. Well, I feel like we're out of cutscenes. Anything here? Case files. I guess we can just go right after Clayface. Yeah, we could. So we can go right after Clayface at any point. We gotta stop crimes with free stuff. Ooh, so maybe next episode we do that. But who should deal with freeze? Interesting. Well, that's a question for next time. Also, just a quick reminder, the opening cutscene was them all dealing with Dick getting out of the labyrinth.
So there are different kinds of talons,
Yep, Tim. All right.
Yes.
which
Okay.
means there's different ways of making the talons.
I guess so.
I feel like this is gonna be bad for your long-term development.
There are just so many possibilities.
Right. All
Please
right.
do not try and make a Talon in the Belfry, Tim.
I wouldn't do that. I mean, maybe only on a small scale. Like a bit of a talon. For research.
Timothy Jackson Drake. Do not.
All right, guys. I'll see you next time.